So I'm here at the Denver Supercharger on my way to Des Moines, Iowa, and it's a long trip. It's going to be like almost 900 miles. We're going to try and make it as far as we can today, hopefully all the way, but probably not. This is over by the Hampton Inn and Suites over by the airport. There's 6 supercharging stalls here. I was trying to get breakfast and I couldn't really find anything, although the Hampton Inn kind of winked their eye and said that, you know, people that are visiting people could eat their free breakfast. So I grabbed an apple to munch on, and I went over and looked around, but all the restaurants don't seem to open till 11. So just kind of, I guess, keep that in mind if you're hungry and you're stopping here. We're off to Lyman next, so that'll be interesting. So this is the Lyman Supercharger. You got 6 stalls. Not too busy, a lot of open space. Next to the Arby's.
We made it from Denver, stopped at Lyman. There was a pretty good charger at Lyman. We were able to walk across the street, Denny's, played a little game of Frogger to get over there. So there's a few things over there. There's like a Subway, not terribly in walking distance, and a McDonald's, hotels. Kansas, go to Kansas. Can't remember, not a whole lot going on there though. There was a hotel, and now we're in Hayes, Kansas, where there's an Applebee's. So if you're coming through the interstate, it may give you directions to go the wrong way. Just look for the Applebee's in the parking lot here. We've got 6 stalls, a Wendy's we ate at, Walmart, Marriott Fairfield Inn, and Golden Corral. So we're off to the next supercharger.
We are now in, I think it's Selma, Kansas, and we were stuck in a huge storm where there were tons, maybe hundreds of cars pulled alongside the road. The supercharging station was pretty nice. There was a little convoy over there, like 4 Teslas, and they told us which was the optimal one to charge at, which was cool. Not much going on there, just the Holiday Inn Express, which they must have a deal here or something in Kansas. But along walking distance is a McDonald's, and IHOP is, actually an IHOP's pretty close within walking distance, and Motel 6. We'll see you again in Topeka.
So we're in Topeka, Kansas, and it's not raining finally. And we're at the supercharger. There's lots to do here. We've got Home Depot, we've got Dick's Sporting Goods, we've got a Mongolian Grill, we've got another Arby's. So if you're looking for the supercharger, it's at the Arby's. And there's Buffalo Wild Wings kind of within walking distance, a couple hotels, Texas Roadhouse, and this one's got 6. Wait, no. I guess it's only 6. No, 4. 8 charging stalls.
We finally arrived in Des Moines. Last night stayed at Kansas City at the Raphael Hotel, which had a high-powered wall charger, which was awesome. We're 100% charged and ready to go in the morning. Didn't have to bother with the supercharger. No superchargers or destination chargers in Des Moines, Iowa, but they have this cool solar charging at the Hy-Vee station. It's not super fast. It's only 30 amps. We're only getting like 15 miles of range or so an hour. But it's solar powered, and there's 4 of them, and it's free. So you can't beat free charging from the sun.
Alright, so we are in Minnesota now, on our way from Des Moines. We found a plug-in place with another Tesla owner who helped us out, get us back on the road same day. And yeah, so I think it's called Albert Lee or something like that, where we're at in Minnesota. And we've got a McDonald's nearby. If you look for the McDonald's sign, you can find the supercharger, which is in the parking lot of the American. And there's also a Best Buy, Harley Davidson within walking distance, a Hy-Vee grocery store, Ace Hardware, we should say Arby's, and what else was that? Dairy Queen. Yeah. So there's only 4 chargers here, but they seem to be going at full speed. So it's saying 20 minutes to get to the next supercharger. Alright, so we made it to Worthington, Minnesota supercharger. It's kind of interesting. There's a lot to do here. We got Holiday Inn Express to stay at, Ground Round sit-down restaurant to eat at. There's a Subway, a Verizon Wireless, a Pizza Hut. Not sure what that big building is right over there, but we got a McDonald's, O'Reilly Auto Parts, running, which looks like some kind of a Home Depot type of outfit, Shopco, shopping, gas station across the street. So yeah, there's a Radio Shack over there, maybe. They're not closed. Exciting stuff. We got to charge for about 10 minutes to make it to the next supercharger. So we're in Mitchell, South Dakota, the supercharger. It's charging pretty fast. Nobody else here. Looks like we got 6 chargers. You can eat at Dairy Queen. There's Goodwill. There's a grocery store. Country Fair. Furniture store across the street. Not that you could pick anything up. There's a Chinese restaurant. A motel behind us. It's alright. The Corn Palace is about 2 miles down the street. About a half-hour walk. I don't know if you'd want to walk that far. We needed 40 minutes to charge this time, but it worked out okay because it was lunchtime. On to the next place. So look for the Goodwill when you're looking for the supercharging station. It's kind of hidden behind some weeds. Oh, and the Dairy Queen. The Dairy Queen sign is probably easier to see from the road. Made it to Murdo, North Dakota, the supercharger. 4 stalls. Yeah, 4 stalls. There's a motel nearby. A couple hotels nearby. There's a antique Pioneer car museum up the road about a mile or 2. We walked over there, checked it out, came back. Enough time for the Tesla to fully charge. We pulled in with only 10 miles of range. So, yeah, it's kind of dead around here, but there are some things to do. We're on our way out of Murdo. I think I'm probably saying that horribly wrong. And we noticed on the way out of town, just like a block up, there's Prairie Pizza, a park, and another restaurant. So the town's not, I mean, it's small, but it has a lot going on. Passing through Rapid City, South Dakota, and the supercharger's awesome. It's over by a mall. We went and ate at Olive Garden. There's also Red Lobster right by it, so if you're looking in the parking lot, it's by the Red Lobster. Charged up really fast. We forgot to record footage of it, but it's a good one. And we're off to Lusk. Got a full charge. We finally made it to Lusk. There's a supercharger here. It's got 4 stalls. There's hotels all over the place. I believe there's a few restaurants nearby. We left with 100% charge almost, and we made it with 100 miles to spare. But we got to charge up 100% to make it all the way back to Riverton, Wyoming. We should be able to make it. Thanks for joining us on the trip. See you guys next time.
This is the Too Smart